Welcome back to the CrazyDRanch and Rabbitry. I'm David.
I'm Laura.
And today we're going to tell you a little bit about what's been going on in our lives and what we're planning to do in the future. Stay tuned. Okay, well, what's been going on in our lives, darling?
Oh, gracious.
Of course, as you know, it's summer. We've got a garden growing. We've got 21 chickens that are producing eggs. We've got the rabbits that are both for meat and pet rabbits.
We did just get a CrazyDRanch female.
Ooh, she's pretty and fun.
Yes. And we have 2 female silver foxes and 2 male silver foxes. But they're not breeding age, so they've got to wait a little while.
Just a little while.
Let them finish baking.
Right. And honestly, that's our goal, is we're wanting to get away from the mixed breeds and actually start focusing on the CrazyDRanch. How do you say that? I'm not, it's a French word, crème d'argent. I think I got it. Anyway, focusing on that and focusing on the silver foxes.
And I got a white-eared Holland lump. And he has 2 different colored eyes.
Buddy. Yeah.
Buddy.
You may or may not have seen videos of him so far, but you will. He is friendly and playful. Not nearly as playful as Albus, but he's trying. And we're also wanting to do American chinchilla rabbits. And that's one of the incidents that are happening right now.
Well, we had a female named Diamond, and she had 10 babies. And we lost, I think, about 4 of them just off the jump.
And, of course, she died shortly after that.
They were about 2 weeks old when she died. And I am very proud of us. I hate that we didn't manage to save all 6.
But
we did get 2, and they're both female.
So that's a good thing, because we had 2 males and 2 females. So it was just a matter of waiting until they're ready to breed, which they are breeding age now.
But we're not breeding for a little while. It is way too hot.
Today we actually hit 96, and the feels like temperature, they said, was 107. And then today we just noticed that our oldest American chinchilla male died of heat stroke. In fact, he was fine this morning, so just went out and checked on them, and he's gone. So that kind of brings me to another thing that we are looking at. Rabbits are hard. Don't let anybody.
They really are. Now, they're fun, and I think they're worth it. And I have a great little dwarf Oto, who is actually a singleton, which they're not supposed to make it, but the mama, she's so cute. When she stands up, she's a sport, but when she stands up, it looks like she's got pants on. Lady Grace. And then Beazle is the daddy. He's got blue eyes. He's at really wide bands. But their baby is perfect.
According to all of the standards.
Just perfect.
So we're hopeful.
So we have had some good luck. We have some exciting things going on. But it's also really... finding Silver dead just really threw a kink into my day. But we've got the fans going. The curtains and all that are lifted up. We've got airflow.
Basically, we're doing everything we can. Sometimes they can't take it. And of course, we don't know how old Silver was. We got him from an individual that was needing to get rid of her rabbits, and so he may be 2 years old, he may be 6 years old, I don't know.
But he was a big boy.
He was a big boy.
Very sweet.
And
which is what I'm finding with the American chinchillas.
yes.
They are incredibly friendly.
And we've also had some, I don't know if you've heard about our GoFundMe. We had a mama cat that had a really bad swelling in her throat and was unable to breathe. We didn't notice that until after she had had 5 kittens. And she wasn't going to make it. They weren't going to make it. That was her just now. Her meow is still a little broken. But they've been staying inside, and the vet pretty much told us that the babies were so young they would not make it.
This is April. And she's actually a stray, but we've named her.
Yeah, we feed her and named her and spent quite a bit of money making sure she stayed alive to help take care of her babies, which didn't work out real well. We still have one of her babies has survived this far.
We've learned a lot.
We have learned a lot.
I've definitely learned about fading kitten syndrome and learned what to do. But I also learned about constipation. The last one was constipated, and she didn't make it. But we've still got this one.
And I do believe this one's probably going to make it. He's very active and very friendly and very anxious to explore the world.
Between all the kitten formula and the rehydration and the syringes and the bottles, etc., 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 it was $622 for the vet. But then with everything else, we've gone over $700. And the thing is, I couldn't do nothing.
Exactly. It's just not the way we are. We
The only
probably shouldn't have, but we did.
The only other option would have been to kill them.
And no. So anyway, that's where we're at. If you're interested in helping out with the GoFundMe on that, there is a link in the description below.
You are so sweet.
You know, and if not, just watch our videos because that helps out too. But anyway, that's kind of where we are at. That's where we're coming from. And of course, if you've watched any of our videos, our ultimate goal is we want a 100-acre ranch so that we can raise all of these animals, so that we can do the farming. Right now, we're still on our teeny tiny Tennessee 1/4-acre ranch. Did I get that right?
I think so.
Cool.
See, what I'd like to do when we get the ranch is be able to educate.
Exactly.
The more that we learn, I want to share that. I'm sorry, we remember 2020. You know, I could only buy 2 cans of veg all, and there was only like 3 on the shelf. So
it'd be really great to be able to teach people how to grow their own.
yeah.
And I'll tell you what we're doing. Like I said, 21 chickens, I don't know, 70-something rabbits, lots of cats, a garden. We're doing a lot on the 1/4 acre.
Yeah.
And that 1/4 acre includes a spot where our house is sitting, so we're not able to use that entire 1/4 acre. But what we have discovered, we've watched a lot of videos, are microgreens. From what we understand, they're very profitable. In fact, you'll see videos out there that are claiming, you know, $30,000 a month, 6 figures within a couple of years. It's kind of a new semi-fad thing, and I guess when I say new, really it's become prominent more in the last 10 years than any other time I've ever seen.
Well, see, I even went and bought, it was a couple of years ago, I ordered from Amazon a little tiered thing for growing my own microgreens so I could add them to sandwiches and things. Especially with my condition, myasthenia gravis, I need to get as much nutrient as I can, and microgreens are very dense in the nutrients.
It's almost like you've got all of the nutrients that they would have put into their whole plant squeezed into that little bitty sprout. So
a lot of antioxidants.
We are going to give them an attempt over the next couple of months and see what happens. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to do it kind of as an experiment. We're going to let you know if what they're telling us in those videos is true. I'll be honest with you, if it's only halfway true, it's worth it. But I'm going to take you through over the next couple of months different steps. I've got a shelf ordered, a tiered shelf, so that we can do, I think, 5 layers of 4 trays worth of microgreens. I've got the lights ordered, I've got the trays ordered, I've got the seeds ordered, and all of that stuff is somewhere out there on a truck. So as soon as it gets here, I'm going to start cranking through that, and we're going to show you what we think is the correct way to do it. We're going to show you our mistakes. We're going to show you the goods and the bads. And we've got books here of different, this one, The Homesteading for Beginners. I haven't read it. I don't know if she has, but...
I've read some of it, and there is a section on here about cash crops.
And that is one of the reasons we're going this route, is because in order to get that farm, we've got to create some cash flow. The last couple of years, we've actually been going backwards. You know, I'm selling my eggs, but they pretty much pay for their own feed and give us eggs to eat. So, you know, it's a savings and a little bit of money, but there's not a lot of profit.
It's really too hot to go out there and try to deal with the meat rabbits. And the pet rabbits is dried up.
Yeah,
terrifically.
Nobody seems to be buying the pet rabbits right now, which is okay. If you don't want a pet rabbit, then I don't want you buying a pet rabbit, because they need love and care. And right now that's all falling on us. So if you're interested in buying some Holland Lops, hey, I've got a few. Just let us know.
Another book.
And this one is specifically on the microgreens. So while we're waiting on our products to arrive, we're going to spend some time studying up. Like I said, we've been watching videos trying to learn how to do this. And what is that one?
That is a journal, a record book.
Oh, a journal. So we'll actually have record of what we're doing. And if these are on Amazon, I'll make sure that I put links. Well, there'll be a link to our Amazon store, and we'll make sure that these are in our store.
And because this way I want to make sure to see, you know, how long does it really take? How did it work? And yeah, I know I probably could have done something like this on the computer, but this way I can pop it into the notebook, and then everything that has to do with the microgreens is in one place. Everything that has to do with the rabbits is in its own place. And
that is a big one. We need to keep record, because, like I said, the rabbits have failed to be profitable. In fact, we're way in the hole on that one. So,
and most people say, if you're looking to make money with rabbits, don't do it.
Don't do rabbits, yeah, because
you have to do it because you love them, and we do.
Yes.
But
it would be nice if they pay for their own feed like the chickens are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe that will happen, because a lot of the money being spent on the rabbits was building new hutches, which there are videos coming out of me taking the Tillstone Homestead hutch, which I loved, but in using it, we've discovered a lot of areas where I can improve it. So there will be videos on that.
He does not like being off by himself. He likes to climb us.
He's very friendly. You know, so I'll be showing you that as well. I'll be honest, right now, with it being 96 degrees outside, I'm kind of waiting until it drops back down into the 80s. Yeah. So I'd rather not have a heat stroke and die myself. Otherwise, this is all going to be for naught. So that is where we're at, people.
Tractor Supply Company. I don't care where you're at. Be on the lookout for them to have a farmer's market day. I think it's going to...
August 19th,
I think it's August 19th.
And normally it's in October, but for some reason they've moved it up. So
I think we've already signed up to be there.
And we'll probably be selling our first crop of microgreens if everything arrives when it's supposed to.
And there'll be jellies and rabbits. So if you happen to be in the area, it's definitely stop by the Ottawa Tractor Supply Company. And then there's another farmer's market we're going to put an application in. And again, we'll just let everybody know when we're going to be there and what we're bringing that particular week.
So hopefully we'll start making this homesteading adventure into a profitable homesteading adventure.
Yeah.
And maybe reach some of those goals that we're going for. Which, you know, of course, if somebody's got 100 acres that they would like to just give us or let us live on and farm, hey, we're open to that idea. Preferably would like to stay in middle to western, northern Tennessee. Kind of like to get a little cooler temperatures.
Yeah, definitely.
But, you know, I'm open to a big move if the offer's right. So just let us know. We're open.
Well, we've heard a lot about people without heirs.
Yes.
And even if they have kids or something, the kids they're just going to sell the property. We would definitely make it into something good. And like I said, I want to educate.
Exactly. So I think that pretty much we've talked about the past. We've talked about the future. We've talked about little troublemaker.
Yeah. And he is too.
So keep your ears open, keep your eyes open. I'm actually going to create a whole playlist specifically on the microgreens to give you step by step what we're doing. So keep watching for that, and we will see you next time, I believe.
Okay.
Right here on CrazyDRanch and Rabbitry. Y'all have a great day. Make sure that you check out our other channel, CrazyDavesCrew. Lori does a lot of quilting, and we're really ramping that up. I think she did have some issues with getting a Thursday Threads this last week, but we're trying to get at least one every week to every other week of her Thursday Threads.
I want to do some cooking, and then on here some canning, because I think I have sold completely out of my pina colada
yes, you
jam.
have, and I really like that one, and I don't get any. Somebody bought it all.
And the cranberry sauce.
Cranberry
totally.
sauce. So we've got some things going on, some things coming soon. Watch both of our channels. Check out our Facebook. I'm actually upgrading our website and going to be adding a lot of things in about the rabbits and the microgreens and the sowing.
I think we need about 550 more subscribers to reach our 1,000 subscriber goal
on this channel.
On this
yes.
channel, so please share it and subscribe. It would really be great if we could reach that goal.
Absolutely. So y'all have a great day. We'll see you.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.